All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. What am I doing today? I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing today. You see this thing right here? This big old monstrosity? This thing is actually a 72 cubic refrigerator. It was working well for a while, and then all of a sudden it went belly up. You know how it went belly up? Because they said that the gases that come from the actual vegetables actually does something to the compressor, and the compressor no longer works. I bought this piece of crap from a place in Nashville, Tennessee called Best in Town Restaurant Equipment, which a bunch of bootlickers and jacklegs. And the reason being is because you saw them scratches on there. They're supposed to give me a brand new one, but they didn't give me a brand new one. Anyway, make a long story short, the cord system's even jacked up in itself. But if you're going to buy any type of refrigeration system, you never buy this brand right here, because this brand is out of business, gone out of business, and after doing my research again, it is actually a pretty poor brand. Now, when it was functioning right, it functioned pretty good. As you can see, it has a lot of space in it. Now, I am sure, I'm really sure that myself and the brethren can actually come up with something to do with this. Matter of fact, I had mentioned to Brother James, I said, I got an idea. What we can do is we can take a high-powered air conditioning unit. Now here we go again, doing the straightway stuff, okay? Because we do a lot of modification and stuff. For instance, we took a couple of those things right there that you call hot water heater traditional. We took out the heating element out of the center of it, and for probably about 9 years on this community, all our hot water came because we put a firebox at the bottom, and we hooked in series about 4 or 5 of these hot water system elements. And in hooking them in series, we had like 250, 300 gallons of hot water, but it was all done by fire and using no electricity. Well, now we done advanced a little bit, so now we use a little propane, but it's a backup system. It's still there. Now, I'm here right now taking dimensions because I have to go ahead and eat it and bite it, but the system that I'm looking at now is coming from a company called True, who has been in the refrigeration business in the United States of America for a very long time. They have a 5-year warranty on the compressor, and you can actually get in touch with them. I've been on the phone all morning with them. The only difference is that this unit was $3,000 something, and the unit I'm looking at right now is $5,000. So I'm down here right now, and I'm going to ask the sisters a question. I'm going to ask Sister Ashley a question right here, because she's in here more than anything. What I saw on the 3-door unit is I saw that we had a lot of space to be able to put things, but I've never at one time saw this refrigerator full when I come in here. Now, of course, how often do I come in this kitchen, Sister Ashley?
Once a year.
Maybe. So you can't really go on what I'm speaking about. Give me that camera, Joe. Don't stop it. All right, go over there. All right. So, as Sister Ashley, you go have to convince me, because Sister Carol's not here right now. You go have to convince me that we need a 3-door refrigerator as opposed to a 2, or if we can make with a 2, then you don't have to convince me at all.
All right.
So which one is it? So you're going to let me know something.
All right, Pastor, we used to have these 2 shelves completely full of eggs that we take from our chickens here. We stock here. Mm-hmm. We have condiments and sour cream and milk on this entire side.
All right.
All this is food that we would prep for the next day meal, or leftovers, or the saints that live around the land that we feed as well. We stash their food here. Anything you've prepped for the next morning or the next evening, your cook day, it goes in the center. And we would always have, especially during harvest season, vegetables from top to bottom, and if we purchased any bread from the store, it would go here as well. Egg roll wraps, those kinds of things. So never was it completely full until harvest season, feast days, but it always had much in it, Pastor.
Like Tabernacle's getting ready to come up now.
Yes, sir.
Which we have an extraordinary amount of people we're going to be dealing with again. All right, and functionality. What about reliability? Well, we know about reliability is gone right now. How long this thing's been in place? What, 2 years?
Right, and from the time that we got it, Pastor, it would get so hot that you couldn't put your hand around this entire framework. You could not touch it without it being too hot. Mm-hmm. So that was a problem. And over the course of us using it, which we were always delicate and mindful with the price, the doors would give out. If you shut one, The second one would automatically open, and when you're off doing something else, you would notice it would swing. So the magnetic strip didn't stay strong because of the heat.
Well, you heard about the price difference I mentioned, right?
Yes,
talking about
sir.
$2,000 price difference. Let me see something. This probably could be the problem right here. Made in China. That could be the problem. So now what we're doing, we're actually sitting up here on a box that's just taking up space in our kitchen in here.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
A box is just taking up space. All right. So, I just got finished speaking with the guy on the phone. I'm gonna go to Franklin, Kentucky, to actually see about negotiating a deal and something, because I think it's, it's kind of a little hefty price, but he did assure me about the warranty, the location of the actual company and where they're at, which will probably do for us. But I'm telling you, my mind is working. I'm thinking that I can take an air conditioner, put over it to the side, take the regulator off of the thermostat, and actually have refrigerated cooling and stuff, and put a timer. See, my mind's working. I think between myself and Brother James and Elder Doug, I guarantee we can figure out something to do with this box. Maybe if not here, maybe put it somewhere else that it can be utilized. Or we could actually just take it and stick it in a chicken coop and store eggs in there. I mean, after all, it's a big chicken coop. I don't know. What do you think?
Or it could be a smoker, Pastor.
A smoker?
Yes, you dig a hole in the ground, you build a fire, it runs through a pipe into the side of that, and you smoke your meat on the shelves.
Oh, you got some
And I've seen them. That's the only.
ingenuity. With this?
Yeah, with refrigerators.
Refrigerators?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, it sounds like there's a lot of options involved.
Yes.
So this is my daily vlog here, day number two. So we just thought we'd bring you in and let you into our community right here so you can see what we got going on. I tell you what, when you think about spending $5,000, all of a sudden your hands start doing like this, if you know what I mean. But it sounds like it's needed. So your suggestion, because you're always going to say more, if they had a 6-door, you would say 6 doors, wouldn't you?
Yes, because that would get rid of our single refrigerators.
You see what I mean? If they had 7 and you go all the way to the wall, you would say we need that too, wouldn't
I'd
you?
stop at 7, yes.
So so I can forget about 2, because if I say 2 definitely ain't gonna be enough.
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right. That's my vote.
Let's go. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take some dimensions here. Y'all have a good day. King God.